Hey Gemini, what's happening? It's Robin here with Aries Fire Tarot, guys. Welcome to the channel as I prepare to do your April 2021 Wealth and Abundance Tarot card reading. So I will be using the Tarot of Dreams deck to do this read for you. And I'm going to pull a Romance Angel Oracle card at the end of the reading for you. So stay tuned for that, or zip ahead if you feel like this reading isn't for you. You know, sometimes the reading is going to be bang on for you and sometimes it might not resonate. So anyway, I do my best for you guys. So anyway, this reading is for Gemini, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. And of course, any Gemini cross watchers. All right, so let me just shuffle out here a couple more times. I just want you guys to know that, you know, I do these readings with love and blessings for you guys. So I do really hope that you enjoy. All right. I'm feeling like I just need to get straight to the point here for you guys, okay? I'm going to do a deck cut. If there's more that I need to say, of course I will say that. So we've got the Four of Swords here. There's something very, very bizarre about this imagery, okay? So I want you to look really closely at the card and tell me what you think of right away, okay? I think there's an image in here that is going to jar some sort of a memory. You've got this, I don't know, she feels like a princess to me, and she's laying down on top of swords and resting. And the Four of Swords is really about taking a break, you know, giving yourself time to refresh and reboot. But I feel like some of you could be having really challenging sleep sessions. You could be doing astral traveling that you're not prepared for. I do see people comment sometimes that they're just exhausted from traveling in their sleep. So it could be that your guides are taking you for quite a walkabout while you're sleeping, and you wake up and you're just not refreshed at all. So, and this guy right here, like, who does that mean something to? You know, he looks like, it looks like that kind of, like from 300, you know? That kind of, it's not a cap, is it? What's it called, you know? Helmet, I guess? Sorry. I feel like you have a really, I'm getting the word old, but, you know, from old, way back guide. And they're taking you for quite a sort of, like, almost like a carousing walk around the galaxy while you're sleeping, because they're from that time period, and they're more of a warrior, and then they got assigned to you as a spirit guide, okay? But these are not quiet people. You know, if you want to look at Spartans and, you know, anybody else from around that time period where all they did was defend themselves. So they're having a great time, you know? But it's like you're waking up exhausted, so you're going to have a little convo with your spirit guide and say, can we just get to the point? You know, I know you've got a lot to show me, but these excursions are leaving me drained. It's too much. Can you shorten it down? And that's an intention that you can set before going to bed, because you probably don't remember anything that's going on, or you could be having really crazy dreams that you're Leonidas, you know, or something like that, and just waking up and just maybe having sort of that vision of a sword in your head where you're waking up and you're like, what just happened, you know? So you do have a very rambunctious spirit guide that's coming to visit you. And they definitely have something to show you, but they really sincerely enjoy your company, so they're keeping you out well past your curfew, okay? This is really interesting. Okay, so you've got these wands flying through the air. All right, so this is the Eight of Wands, and this is a very, very fast-moving energy. It's high-paced, it's high energy. So your spirit guide that is coming to take you out on the town while you're sleeping, I would say they're probably a fire sign. This is going to be an Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, and this might not be somebody from like way, way back, but like, do you know somebody in your family within the past, like, say 200 years that they were just really, they were over the top, okay? That you do have a spirit guide and they were just over the top. But the reason that they're pushing you so hard is because they can see beyond what you can. Obviously, they're in the spirit world, they're in the spirit realm, they can see what is going on and the stitching of the fabric of the universe as it's being woven in your favor. This is why they're sort of rushing you, you know, and you're not resting. So you might want to take up some sort of, I don't know, can you sleep during the day? Are you in a position where you can have a nap, or maybe go to bed a little bit earlier and just say, can I please have some restful sleep before we do that, and maybe shorten it? And I know like you want me to see everything and learn all of this stuff, but I still got to function in the morning and I just don't have the capacity to wear an IV of coffee and like drive around town or do anything, you know? So maybe you want to have a chat with this, and because this is a very, very high intensity guide, they expect everybody to have that same kind of intensity because this is a fire sign is what I'm seeing here. Okay, and for you guys, you just don't have the same sort of, you're not built the same way. And of course they're spirits, so they never get tired, but you need some sleep. Like, hello, bags. But it's like you're being told here that you're ready to fly away. And of course I get a Lenny Kravitz song in my head. Does anybody else do that? I think of a situation and automatically a song connects itself to it. I don't know if that's just me or if that's just a really weird thing to confess during your reading. But yeah, you got a super, super, supercharged spirit guide. And they just want to push you towards this manifest destiny as fast as possible. But your human self could be like, bro, you know. So very fascinating here. That is exactly what's going on here. All right, so I pulled another 8. So you've got 2 8s in your reading. There's something that they want to reveal to you, but they're taking up way too much. And I just looked up and saw 8. Okay, so you guys really want to look at the power of the number 8, okay? This could be something that you are, that your guide is trying to teach you, but it's very difficult to interpret your guides because you're speaking different languages, so they could be bringing in images for you. And again, all you're feeling from it is that lack of sleep or that lack of rest. You could be sleeping, but tossing and turning and just like, you know, having wild dreams, and then you wake up and like, but anyway. So we have 2 8s, and then I saw a third 8. So also when you turn the 8 on its side, it's the symbol of infinity. So you're being taught in your dreams with the 8 of Pentacles how that ascension is going to work for you on your manifestation path. And they're so excited. Your guide is like, okay, giddy up, woo! And you're like, bro, it's bedtime, you know? So there's such an at odds of styles between you and your guide. And it's almost like you're being handed the printing press. Look at this. Like, he's actually making money here. So this is really the spirit guide user guide to wealth. I think I need to write that down. Hold on. So anyway, you might want to have a little bit of a precursor conversation. You know, if you've ever had small children or looked after small children, and you're like, you have to have that little chat with them. Okay, you have to kind of mind your manners right now, and, you know, walking feet, and you're going to have to give some rules to your spirit guide, because right now there are no rules, and they're using their really strong Spartan fiery, you know, battle cry energy. I'm just seeing Leonidas in my head. He's like, give to them nothing and take from them everything, and you're getting that kind of ride while you're trying to sleep. So anyway, I think I've played that to death, but any hoodly doodly. This is very cool. So I pulled you a Romance Angel Oracle card, and this says healing family issues and your love life benefits as you forgive your parents. Huh. Okay, so I don't think anything else needs to be said about that. I guess it's true, you know. Forgiveness is for you, you guys. I know lots of people have really crappy parents, so I'm just going to leave this with all of you guys. This message came through for a reason, so forgiving somebody, just so you know, doesn't mean that you have to let them back into your life. You're just going to say, I'm going to forgive you so I can move on with mine, okay? So whatever you want to take from this card, if it doesn't apply to you, it might apply to future you, so keep it in mind. And make sure you have that conversation with your rip-roaring spirit guide right away so that you can get some sleep, but still get the insight and the brilliance of angel number 888 and the infinity symbol sign. And that's your homework. All right, guys. Peace out.